Yo, welcome back to the Pipebomb Podcast. It's your boys, Alex and Jay. Today, we got a fun episode. I'm very excited for this episode, man. Not just going to be recapping the shows. We will go over some talking points. We got Jay's hot topics today. And then we will do a fun little draft. We'll get into that later. But first and foremost, the fan favorite, the most intimidated, the never seen segment of all time, guess the action figure segment.
It's my week,
So
boy.
it's his week. It's his week this week or it's his week next week. He's always feeling confident, man. But
Time is coming. The time is coming.
if it's your first time tuning in, let me just make you aware of the rules. It's pretty simple. I'm gonna give Jay 3 hints. I picked out an action figure. I give him 3 hints about this action figure. He reaches deep into his bag, goes into his ball of knowledge, tries to guess the action figure. What are you? 0 for 7? 0 for 8?
0 for 7.
So hey, 8
7
times
is
the
my lucky
charm.
number, though. I had to get it.
Okay.
With 7.
Well, all right. Well, you heard it here first. I'm just gonna toss these 3 hints at you right now. So this wrestler started out in a tag team.
Okay.
Okay. He started out in a tag team. Held a world title in the WWE.
Okay.
He's held the world title in WWE. And he's been in numerous other companies. He's been in other companies.
Really? Started off as a tag team, been a world champion. And is he currently in WWE? Can you tell me that?
He's not currently in WWE.
Started off as a tag team. It's Edge.
Edge is your final answer.
Yeah, the last couple weeks I've got the answer in my final 2 and I didn't trust my gut, so I have to go with who I think it is. It's Edge.
But your gut is Edge.
Or Christian Cage. It's Edge.
Christian Cage or Edge?
It's Edge.
What's your gut telling you, though?
It's telling me it's Edge.
It's telling you it's Edge. Positive.
A tag team wrestler, world champion. It's either that or I don't know. It has
All right, well.
It can't be it's not. Yeah, it's Edge.
Little drum roll from the fans, please. We got Christian. We got Christian
Bro,
right here.
That's 3 weeks in a row where I say the name and I don't.
I tried. I tried reassuring you. I tried telling you, man. I really tried. But it's okay because next week is going to be your week. And
I'm not going to be here next week.
Oh, crap. I forgot. Got to tell you guys. I was going to tell them at the end of the pod, but next week. Well, we weren't supposed to have Jay this week. Plans got canceled.
Found some time.
Next week, he's going to be out. He's got a massive injury to his where's your injury?
My back.
His back. Massive back injury. We're going to have his friend. What's the name again?
David. Great guy.
David, great guy. Grew up with Juan, grew up with Joe, so we're feeling good. I'm willing to have him on the podcast. Jay said he knows ball, so
yeah, he got elite ball knowledge.
Elite ball knowledge. So we're excited to have him. Christian was your action figure wrestler. That's 0 for 8 now.
That's a good Christian too.
This is a solid Christian. Yeah, this is bag work. I was deep in my bag when I got this Christian. One of the best theme songs of all time.
Oh my
Love this theme song. Come on, I might start singing it. But hey, here we go. It's fire. We got Jay's Hot Topics. New segment for you today. Basically, how it's going to work is Jay has picked 5 hot topics he wants to talk about between SmackDown, Raw, and NXT that he wants to talk about. No particular order. There's no rankings between these, but we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna fire off our opinions on these hot topics, and it's gonna be a lot of fun.
We gotta get started right off rip. Get into it. The next star. NXT just got glamorous, Alex. What do you know about Mariah May?
Well, I know about Mariah May.
Jennifer January or Melissa March, whatever we're gonna call her. But
yeah, well, I heard one MM Mateo.
Mateo's the one.
MM Mateo might be the name. Dude, I'm hyped, man. Especially because I've been scrolling on Twitter. I see or X, and I see a bunch of videos of Mariah May like 2019
Mm.
at the Rumble,
Yep, huge fan.
stuff like that. Huge WWE fan. It's just great to see things come full circle. Um, she's been such a fan of the WWE for such a long time, and she might even be able to have programs with some of her favorite wrestlers, like Becky Lynch of all time. She she's not gonna be in NXT long.
I hope she gets her
No.
Trish Stratus dream match. She dressed up as Trish Stratus like 3 years in a row.
See, that's because we know Trish Stratus still has so much in the tank, so she could still go, especially if we did that in Canada.
Mm.
Mwah, it'd be beautiful. But yeah, I'm so hyped. She's taking that title off of JC Jane like next
ASAP.
week, man. Yeah, she's gonna be
Like
great in
she
NXT.
said, I'm your next NXT champion. Like she got straight to it. Everybody knows what's going on. All these call-ups, we know what we need.
The presentation of her is just beautiful. It all went black. The spotlight on her. It's just beautiful. Mwah. Chef's kiss. Very excited. Very glad with the way they executed it. Shawn Michaels doing a great job. We thought he'd be losing his all his star power in NXT in the women's division with Julia, Roxanne, Jordan Grace, Stephanie Valkyrie all gone.
Nah,
But
Shawn Michaels is like that. You cut one head off the snake, three grows back.
so he's reaching deep in his bag for this one. What are your thoughts? Because you've watched
Oh, I'm
a little bit more
excited.
AEW.
She had this one match in particular. I'm gonna send you clips of it. Women in WWE don't often bleed. You don't see much blood in women's matches. The way this girl was bleeding in AEW changed women's wrestling 100%
Was it against Tony Storm, right?
against
Or no?
Tony Storm.
Yeah,
Timeless,
I've seen some clips of that, man.
timeless.
I've heard that is probably one of the best women's feuds of all time.
I
Maybe the
believe it
best.
was the best women's match I've ever seen.
Really.
It's there's a couple up there. It's
And
definitely
the
an
work that
AEW
Tony
match.
Storm the work that Tony Storm is doing in AEW. I'm not even an AEW fan, and I think Tony Storm is probably the best women's wrestler right now.
So
Probably.
she dropped a bar on Mercedes Monet, who was once Sasha Banks. She
Yeah,
went. They're having a title match in their version of WrestleMania this Sunday.
all in.
Yeah, all in.
Yeah.
She told
So,
her. She said, "You're the greatest of all time, but I'm timeless."
mm,
Oh,
she's timeless,
timeless Tony Storm. What a bar.
man. No, she's great. WWE fumbled with her, man. And I just know when Mariah May wrestles, we're gonna get the Tony fumble chance.
Hmm.
Like, and like, it's not that I don't like those chants because the WWE does capitalize off of AEW's mistakes and how they
Right.
book certain wrestlers. But I don't think like from what I've heard, I'm not very huge on AEW and stuff, but I've heard that Tony didn't
He didn't
fumble
fumble at
her
all. She was champion
at all.
for like 80% of her AEW run. She came in
Yeah.
from Stardom right away. They put her as a Tony Storm sidekick. Pretty fast into it, she turned on Tony Storm. They had that great match. She took the belt and seems like out of nowhere she dropped the title and went to WWE. So I feel like it was all Mariah May's plan all along. Like come to the
Yeah,
US,
I've
come to
heard
AEW, get exposure, and then head to the
yeah, I've
big
heard
leagues.
she's always wanted to be in WWE, but
Always.
I'm hyped. I think they're gonna book her tremendously, man, and I'm very excited for what they're gonna do with her in NXT.
No, for sure. So the next hot topic, pretty simple. We got Logan Paul, John Cena versus Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso. I just finished watching Logan's vlog, which
Mm.
I've been a huge fan of. Every week he goes behind the scenes. He messes with Stu, the cameraman. If you haven't watched those, definitely watch it. But
Kill Team 6.
I don't know how I feel about this feud, man. I feel like John Cena's last run is kind of getting wasted on almost.
I unfortunately I agree. I think they wanted to do a program with Logan Paul and John Cena for his last run to make
No,
money.
yeah, that makes sense, but it's gonna happen. No, they're gonna do that match because
Yeah.
even on SmackDown already, they're already showing tension, which
Yeah.
they haven't even teamed together and they already have tension. It makes no sense to me. They're rushing. They're trying to cramp a lot of things into John Cena's last
Rush.
run. Is what I think it is.
Rush. That's the best way to describe this last John Cena run is rushed.
It
All
doesn't
of it
feel proper at
rushed.
all.
Doesn't feel proper, doesn't feel genuine.
I'm almost at the
Um
point where I feel like turning him heel might have been a waste of his farewell tour. and I was always wanting John Cena to turn heel. But what did we get
Yeah,
out of it other than that the heel turn? Like what he did with it wasn't.
yeah,
He didn't do anything with it.
yeah. And it's just you look at the WrestleMania match, bad. The Backlash match was actually good. I actually enjoyed it
Don't
slightly.
unfollow me on Twitter, John Cena. You know I'm gonna keep it real with you, all
Oh
right?
shoot.
You
Oh
know I'm
shoot.
gonna keep it
Yeah.
real. That's always gonna be our thing. But
Yeah. No, he's a realist. He's a realist. I forgot you and Cena were close like that,
yeah,
man.
that's my boy. That's my boy. But I gotta say what's on my mind.
Yeah.
You know.
It's not your fault, Cena. It's the man upstairs. The big dog, Triple H.
Dog.
So the way I don't know, I wouldn't say it's just like I wouldn't say it's a bad run. I don't think it's terrible, but it's just it's rushed. Like even the promo
Yeah,
on SmackDown was rushed.
I'm
Like
hoping.
I thought Logan.
The best part of it has been the Randy match.
Yeah, for sure.
But we still got
Yeah,
time. I mean, what month are we in? We still have until
June.
December. So
Yeah. No, he can do a lot of great things. I thought Logan Paul. The one positive is Logan Paul on the mic. I think he did very well on the mic.
Logan is
I think.
huge, bro.
Yeah,
That
he's
man is
massive.
fucking jacked right now. I was in
He
shock.
no, he's
He's always been
jacked.
big, but
And
he's never been like WWE wrestler big. Like this guy is. He looks like he's always been a part of the roster.
yeah, and this is a little sidetrack, but what they have going on with Gunther and Jay,
Mhm.
it's you would think it's repetitive, where in some slight way it kind of is repetitive, but it's like the way Gunther is I don't want to say attaching himself to Jay, but like his reasoning to going after Jay I feel like it's something we haven't seen. He's saying Jay's not equipped. Jay's always gonna go help his friends. I
So he's
think that's
kind of the voice of the wrestling community in a way.
exactly like saying why he's not enough of a champion, which is brilliant. And I know this is sidetracked, but just because it's like, what are they doing with Jay? They're putting him in tag matches. It looks like they don't. It looks like they don't trust him to have a one-on-one match that goes longer than 10 minutes. Like
Well, they're doing
you
that
know
with both world titles at Money in the Bank, which I'm not. You gotta defend the world title in the pay per views.
exactly. And
Like
it's like
I mean, I don't know. I remember when I was young. I don't remember what year it was. Kane won the Money in the Bank, and then
and
he came
cash in
out
on
that
the same
same night and cashed in on
first
Rey
night.
Mysterio, and we didn't expect it because that had never happened. And you just take that
Yeah,
away, like that surprise
yeah.
factor. But I'm an
I
old head. I'm
typically don't
I'm an old
like.
head for this shit now. So
I typically don't like when they cash in on the same night because it takes out a story. Like the Money in the Bank is a storyline. Like it can work wonders for WWE. Like what they did with Damian Priest, that was a storyline.
yeah.
But what Austin Theory with Drew McIntyre, like they wasted it.
Oh, Drew was the same night cashing as well.
Yeah, he failed miserably.
But it
Um,
gave us that Hell in a
I
Cell
just
because CM Punk came out.
yeah, I mean, hey, we could have had the Hell in a Cell without that. Without that though, it was a blood feud regardless, you
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
But I just hope because Triple H has been so bad at booking Money in the Bank. I just hope this year he gets it right. And he's made it. He's been vocal that he doesn't like the Money
He
in the
doesn't
Bank.
like it. He never has.
He doesn't like. He never has.
He doesn't
But
like
I
surprises.
just hope.
I keep saying that.
Yeah, I hope he can just book it correctly this time around. Because the Money in the Bank match, I mean, we'll probably get into it as I assume it's one of your hot topics. Like, it's not like stacked. It's a lot of good wrestlers, good it'll give us a lot of good spots. And there's probably like two real threats to win though. So
Let's go straight into that. Let's go into the
yeah,
men's Money in the Bank. Who do you think's gonna win this?
I
I
mean
can't
it's got to
decide.
be Seth, right?
You think so?
It's got to be Seth. Punk might ruin it
Yeah, that's
for
that's
him.
where they're going. I feel like they've
Yeah.
laid that up. There's no way he doesn't come out. CM Punk doesn't have a Money in the Bank match, right?
No,
Do we just
no, he
expect
doesn't.
him to be left off the card? Or
I mean,
are we getting a Bronson match? There's
no,
not
no,
even
no,
any
no. I
time to
don't.
build. There's not time to build that. It's this
No, there's no
Saturday.
time. No, there's nothing for it. I would say who's in the match? It's Seth, Penta, Grande
Grande,
Americano. Who else from SmackDown? Andrade,
LA Knight.
LA Knight, and who's the last one?
We're missing somebody that's not gonna win it.
Yeah, somebody's probably not gonna win it. It's probably gonna be Seth. The end sequence is probably gonna be Seth going up, CM Punk, attacks him from behind. LA Knight goes in, wins it in LA.
Yeah.
Which,
That's who I expect to win it fully. That's what I was gonna say.
yeah, I'd kind of like Penta to win it though. I'd be really happy if Penta won it.
You want to hear something? I just thought of,
Talk to me.
great booking here on Pipebomb Books. Here's how I would book the Money in the Bank. A little sidetrack.
Write it down. Write it down. Write it down.
You saying Penta wins a match sparked something in me. Yeah, have Penta win the match. Have him win the Money in the Bank. You know what he does? He cashes in on the tag team championships with his brother. Never done before. No team has ever cashed in Money in the Bank. Triple H, give me a call. Hit me up on Twitter. I got you. We'll figure this out.
I'm not gonna. People are gonna hate that. By the way, people are
How do
gonna
you feel
hate
about
that
it?
book. I kind of like it.
It's not wasted.
I
That's how
think,
yeah.
but the Lucha Bros, they could just like. I feel like they could just walk into Adam Pearce's office and get a title shot. You know,
They could,
like I feel like they wouldn't.
but why?
This is fun. This is fun though. This
Yeah.
is fun for sure.
Anybody listening, leave a comment if you agree, if you would like a tag team championship cash in the near future.
I wouldn't be mad. I wouldn't be mad at all, especially if it's for the Raw division. Yes, please.
I was thinking
Please.
SmackDown, but Raw they could definitely walk in and just get a match. But SmackDown,
But
there's
it's
a
just like,
hierarchy.
why are we gonna keep if we keep building on SmackDown? Pretty Deadly's gonna get cut, and I can't live with that. I can't live with Pretty Deadly getting cut.
They should get sent to Raw. We need a shakeup, man.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, I don't know about the shakeup, but just have Pretty Deadly. Like, you can easily build a narrative that Nick Aldis wasn't listening to them, didn't give them their musical, so they went to Raw.
Yeah.
And now they're asking Adam Pearce for a musical. Boom. Boom. Mwah. That's it right there. That's all you need to do. They're too good to not put on TV.
But
they're way better
they're not going to be champions anytime soon. This is a team that's going to take some time to build for sure.
I guess. I just hope it doesn't result to them being cut.
No.
I don't want them to be
pure
jobbers
entertainers. That's what WWE needs right now.
I wouldn't want them to be jobbers, but I wouldn't be mad because like Los Garzas were jobbers at one point.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you can make the argument that they still are. I think they're getting a lot more TV time. They're having narratives for them. They're at AAA, so I'm excited. But Pretty Deadly, I want to see more of them on my TV screen because it was just like 3 months ago where they almost won the title. You know, so that's how I feel about it. That's who I think is gonna win the Money in the Bank, LA Knight. But one bone I have to pick is Grande Americano being in the match.
Why do you say that?
Because Chad Gable is wrestling on Saturday, and then he has to fly to Money in the Bank.
What the hell does Chad Gable wrestling on Saturday have to do with Grande Americano's match?
Did you come on? I know you saw Grande Americano's boots.
Yeah,
did you see his boots?
He was wearing Chelsea Green's boots.
No.
It said CG.
No. I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
What do you mean? He borrowed Chelsea Green's boots because he lost his.
No, he's wearing He's Chad Gable.
Why would you assume Chad Gable? What gives away Chad Gable? The CG. Why can't it be Chelsea Green?
Why can't it be Chad Gable?
It can, but it's confirmed that it's Chelsea Green.
Oh, it's confirmed?
Yeah, I have. El Grande followed me on Twitter. I shot him a DM.
Oh, you shot him a DM?
Yeah.
Either way, man. You know, okay, then just dream with me for a second. Just dream,
All right,
okay?
Let's hear it.
In the crazy world that Grande Americano and Chad Gable are the same human being. Mm-hmm. Imagine Chad Gable. Where's AAA? Do you know where that is?
It's gonna be in Arena, Mexico. I'm pretty sure.
Okay, is in Mexico, right? And then he has to fly all the way to LA for Money in the Bank.
He can drive there. They're touching.
Well, I mean, what? Oh, you said New Mexico?
No, Mexico and California. You could drive from Mexico to California.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I was never the best at geography. I thought Mexico was like.
Yeah, I knew that somehow. I don't know how.
Yeah,
I mean, either. But
I thought Mexico was close to Florida. I see a lot of people here. So, but all right, let's say he drives there. The Money in the Bank show starts. I believe it starts an hour. I think it starts an hour after AAA.
Okay.
Or maybe it's an hour after AAA ends. Something like that. They're very close in time. Mm-hmm. So Chad, and I assume Chad Gable's main eventing AAA with the world title.
Right, yeah.
So he goes from there. Is the men's match main eventing?
It has to.
They're not main eventing over the tag match, are they?
No, maybe John
And with
Cena and
both
R-Truth did
titles,
a main event.
I guess, but there's so much star power in this
No,
tag team
yeah,
match. You know,
Cody, Jay, John, and Logan. That's a main event match.
they probably
We're
main
kidding
event. You'd have to have
ourselves.
the men's match. The men's ladder match has to be right before, right?
Yeah,
It has
co-main.
to be just for Chad Gable to rest in the crazy world that he's
Yeah, I
Grande
mean,
America.
in this hypothetical, it'll be tough, but I think this weekend's gonna show that Chad Gable's not Grande Americano.
Do you think it is more likely that Grande Americano is Chelsea Green?
I do,
Okay.
because she does have a history. She was reclusa in Lucha Underground, so she has the luchador history.
Oh,
So
I see.
if we're
And
getting
then
into
she broke the nose,
right,
so it's like okay, so the mask can help with the nose. Okay, no, I feel you. I feel you. Maybe it might be Chelsea Green. You might be
he
convincing
was
me
wearing
here.
her boots. That's confirmed.
Yeah, maybe they're. I don't know. We might have to ask Matt Cordona, man. They might Grande Americano and Chelsea Green might have a little something going on.
Maybe Grande Americano's Matt Cardona. That would make sense.
Yo,
He's ripped.
you're thinking,
He
man.
might
You're
have figured
thinking.
it out.
You think Grande Americano ever gets unmasked,
Yeah, eventually.
or you think that's disrespectful to
No, the thing is, in lucha culture, eventually when you go out, you lose your mask. It's part of tradition, and I feel like he grew up in lucha. He's been wrestling lucha for his whole life, 30 years now,
He's on his
25
last
years.
legs?
So
Yeah.
he's getting ready to put that match up. Hopefully, that mask up against Chad Gable. Hopefully,
Who do
that's
you
my
think
dream
Chad
match.
Gable's? You think Chad Gable's the one that unmasks him?
Yeah, I think that's the ultimate dream match. There is Chad Gable, student versus pupil.
That's cute, man. It's cute to be delusional like that. What's the next hot topic?
So yeah, let's get straight into it. It's kind of a mixed hot topic because I want to talk about the women's Money in the Bank match, but I want to talk about Stephanie Vaquer getting there. That match they
Dude,
put on last night or on Monday,
oh my gosh.
we're
Oh
getting we're
my
getting some
god.
great women's wrestling recently.
Huge, man. Like, oh, she's so good.
She's
And
not
that
gonna win
match is
though,
so
unfortunately.
no. It's Stephanie Vaquer, Julia, Roxanne Perez, Rhea Ripley. Who else we got in there from
The only
SmackDown?
the person who
Cargill?
least needs it is the one that's gonna win it.
You think Rhea Ripley, Mommy in the Bank?
She doesn't need it.
Yeah, bro. I would hate for her to win. Who else? I think Cargill. She's in it, right? Or is it
Yeah, Jade
Naomi? No, it's
Cargill's
Naomi.
both of them.
They're both in it.
I think so. But either way, Rhea
Okay.
Ripley's gonna win. Either way, regardless, they set up
Okay.
the mommy in the bank shit, and
I would really like for Naomi to win. I would
that's a
thoroughly
hot
enjoy
take. That's
Naomi.
a hot take. I think
I
Stephanie
I
is my definite winner.
I would like.
If we were bookers and the storyline we had to come up with a storyline for the summer, I would say the best winner is Roxanne. Is she in the match? She is, right?
Yeah, Roxanne Perez is in the match. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's the story to go because now she has the you can kind of get Liv back in the title
Judgment Day.
picture.
Give Judgment Day another story.
Mhm.
Judgment Day, Summer of Judgment Day. You know.
Yeah, but I think it's gonna be Rhea, man. They're gonna try to print money with that mommy in the bank stuff.
Yeah. So Roxanne Perez is your number one though, like who you want to win.
Who has the most sense is Roxanne. Who I personally want to win is Stephanie. But who's gonna win
I
is
just
Rhea.
don't. I don't think Stephanie. I can't see her. Okay, let me just break it down for every women's wrestler in the match. Rhea Ripley simply doesn't need it. She's been in the title picture since birth.
Yeah,
Julia,
she could use it
she'd be much better off holding the U.S. title,
for a
I
while. Yeah.
believe. Yeah, I think she can add some prestige to the title. I believe Stephanie Vaquer. I don't think she needs it either. I think she's not the type of person to hold the money in the bank and cash it in. She's a winner. You know, she could win the match. Um, who else? Naomi, perfect. I think she's the perfect candidate for this.
Yeah,
Um,
I would
cash it
agree.
in, cash it in on Tiffany Stratton, and then boom, maybe a feud with Bianca or Jade. Maybe Bianca takes it off her, and then Jade and Bianca feud. I would love that. Um, who's the
Jade
last
doesn't need
person?
it if she's in this match. She does not need it.
Yeah, yeah. I don't think. I don't think. I think Roxanne Perez and Naomi are my two that I need to see win it. My two favorite. I love Roxanne Perez and what she's doing. I love the story that they put her in.
A lot of people don't like it. I'm a fan.
I'm a pretty big fan, yeah.
But I mean, Stephanie's not the greatest on the mic, but the briefcase does a lot of the talking.
Yeah, for
If
sure.
she's just like this lingering threat in the women's division, and she doesn't have to cut promos, she's just kind of in the background, wiggling the briefcase. I'm a fan. I like it. I want
What do you
Stephanie.
what do you what do you think of wrestlers decorating the briefcase? Like Tiffany Stratton's pink, Damian Priest
It's
is purple.
they've done it since the beginning. Rob Van Dam had the spray
Yeah,
painted one. Mr. Kennedy put his logo on it. It became a
yeah,
staple. It kind of bothered me when they didn't do it. CM Punk
yeah.
didn't
But some
decorate
wrestlers,
either of his.
yeah, Punk didn't decorate his. Daniel Bryan didn't do his. Damian Sandow is the best one though. Don't
That
sleep.
was
Damian
the
Sandow.
leather one.
Yeah,
Yeah, that one was
fire,
tough.
so fire. Yeah.
Remember, Otis won the Money in the Bank once, and his was a lunchbox, so it's not out of the realm of
Wow.
possibility.
You just you unlocked something for me. But the Miz ended up winning it, right? Running it off of Otis and then cashing it in.
Yeah, two-time
Yeah,
Grand
man.
Slam.
Oh, pandemic era, man. But is that it for the hot topics or
Yeah, that's the 5, brother.
it's the 5? All right. Shall we get into our little beef that we're about to have with this draft?
I've been waiting.
Oh yeah?
I'm
You
gonna
gonna cook me up?
outdraft you. Yeah, and we're gonna. Let's see. I'll give you the. You want heads or tails?
Give me heads, man. Heads never fails. Always.
Flip a coin.
Hey, give me that first pick, baby.
Yes,
You
sir.
you just showed me that list. I
That was
see it.
my hot topics.
Oh. All right. Well, with the first pick, I think I'm just gonna. I think this is the consensus number one pick. I'm gonna go Seth Rollins. Um, not sure if he's had a bad match before.
Hmm
Hell in the Cell, Bray Wyatt or the Fiend, but not
Hold
his
up, we're
fault.
going in ring, right?
In ring, strictly in the ring. I'm gonna go Seth Rollins.
You took the best
I'm
wrestler in the
confident with that
company.
pick. We are also doing women's wrestlers. Okay, we are doing 5 wrestlers total. No, 5 wrestlers each. Also doing women's wrestlers because women's they might have better wrestlers than the men. So
Oh yeah,
you're up.
yeah. Io Sky.
Io Sky.
She's the best
That was
wrestler
my.
in
That
the
was
company right now. Best in ring wrestler in
yeah.
the company right now, by far.
I was hoping you'd sleep. I was really hoping you'd sleep.
It's impossible,
You
bro.
know.
Every time I watch an Io Sky match nowadays, I'm surprised. Even if it's a TV match, consistently the
Yeah.
best in the ring, and I keep saying that to people.
That yeah. I was real. Yeah. She was gonna be my second pick. Um. With that being said, I am going to go with Gunther. Um.
That's a lead,
Hard
man.
hitter, man.
That was gonna be my next one.
Yeah. I. It was between Gunther and somebody else for me. I'm curious to see if you'll pick this other person. Um, but man, I'm just such a big fan of Gunther, man, and you could just tell Gunther loves wrestling. He loves wrestling so much that it adds that much more to his matches when he fights, man. I love Gunther, man.
Give me, give me Phil Brooks, CM Punk. He can still go, man. Every match he's been in, you remember since he's came back. Say I'm lying.
I mean, it's definitely. I wouldn't have picked him. You know,
I had to. I had to.
I
The
wouldn't have
other,
picked him.
my next 3, you're not gonna take.
Yeah, okay, we'll see. We'll see about that. For my third pick, that kind of stumped me. I don't even know who I want to go with here. I'm gonna go Stephanie Valkyrie. I'm gonna go Stephanie Valkyrie. This might be a little high,
No, that's
but
great.
I think her and Io Sky are probably two of the best. I think Stephanie Valkyrie can put up a match with a broomstick and be elite.
Okay.
So very excited to see
You're
what
sleeping on a
she
couple
has.
people, man.
Yeah, am I? Pick them.
Give me Braun Breaker.
Braun Breaker. That's a good pick, man.
You're
He
not
is.
gonna take my next one either, so I'm confident.
I'm not gonna. Yeah.
Oh yeah. And
I'm
I'm gonna do my next one next, so you can kind of follow up with it if you'd like. But
No, 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 no.
you got
I think we have the same bit planned here. Um, I think what is this, my fourth?
yeah.
This is tough. I'm looking at my list, man. I was really thinking you were gonna go a different route here.
I got a little bit of everything:
Man,
youth, experience, best wrestler in the ring. That's where my three are at.
I'm gonna get. This might be a pro. Okay, I'm gonna go Roman. I'm gonna go Roman here.
That's who I would have picked eventually. I didn't think you would take him, but that's not my next pick. That's a good pick, Alex.
I'm gonna go Roman. It's just how many matches do we see him in?
Remember, we
So
said in ring.
yeah, I know. I heard you. I'm
That
I'm waiting for you.
With that being said, let me see if you'll allow this. Give me Fraxium.
Yeah, I'll allow it. I think I'll allow it. They're nice with
I
it,
was
man.
gonna take Nathan Frazier.
Yeah, I'll allow Fraxium. I'll allow it. I won't throw in the flag here. You think Nathan Frazier's better than Axiom? Or yeah, Axiom.
I think he's slightly better. Ben Carter's slightly better than A Kid.
Okay. Showing off his ball knowledge here.
Come on, man. That was
Yeah,
my
my last pick. I'm gonna
AEW
go.
guy during the pandemic, Ben Carter.
Yeah, I was hoping you'd pick this guy, but you didn't. So I'm gonna go Chad Gable, and he was gonna be my second pick, but I was kind of baiting you into taking him.
You slept, brother.
Don't say it.
5-2. Come
Wow.
on, boy.
Yeah,
I'm so
I can.
happy
Yeah,
with
I
my
can see
five.
it.
The only you threw me off because I was in my head I was guaranteed Gunther and Seth Rollins,
Mm,
or at least one of the
why?
two, because they're the best two male wrestlers in the company. So I thought we
For
would at
sure.
least get both. So when you got both of them in my head, I'm like, yo, I have to make this different.
Yeah.
Like off of top two, this man is loaded right now. I gotta switch it up.
I was really hoping once I picked Chad Gable, you'd pick Grande Americano. Um, because
He's
of the
not
same
he's not he's
person.
not there yet. He's not there yet. He's got a lot of catching up to do. I think Chad Gable's slightly better than Grande still.
Really?
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
But he's been in the game so long.
Right, but Chad Gable's an Olympian, you know. Grande Americano's just experience. Chad Gable was born with it in his blood.
Yeah. Well, so I'll say my five. You'll say your five. And if you're watching this, say in the comments who won, man. Say in the comments. Maybe we'll put this in the 2K and we'll give it a War Games match.
Mm-hmm.
And
That's what I want to
we'll
hear.
we'll see who wins. So my five is Seth Rollins, Gunther. I had Roman, Chad Gable, and Stephanie Vacquer.
Mm-hmm. Mine's a little bit different because I got the tag team. So we got Io Sky, we got CM
Mm.
Punk, Braun Breaker, Fraxium, and Jacob Fatu.
Fatu.
I got the young boys
Naran.
on this side, you know? CM Punk with a bunch
For
of
sure.
young boys.
Yeah, a bunch of young boys. That's not bad. Some honorable mentions. Do we want to give some honorable mentions? Maybe I'd say like
That's my five. If you're not in my five, get out.
no, you weren't thinking about anybody else.
Nope.
Nobody. AJ Styles,
Nah, maybe
Penta,
maybe in 2009.
Drew McIntyre, Dragunov.
Ilya
Um,
would have been on my list if he's active.
yeah,
He would have
I
made
was
it
thinking
over
about
Jacob.
Ilya. I was thinking about Ilya over Roman, but um, both neither of them are wrestling right now. So but I think that's it, man. I'm gonna miss you next week.
Oh yeah, I'll be
My
gone, but back the
my
week
partner
after
in
that.
crime. Gonna miss you a lot. I'll try to get through without you. And I think the draft was successful. I think my team successfully beats yours. Little dog cameo right
Come
now.
on, Kobe.
You got Kobe right there. Make sure to watch our House 1055 pod as we have Joe and Noah. They're covering the NBA Finals. They started a new
Go show some
IP
love.
playoff bracket. Yeah, show love. The IP playoff bracket. And so basically, they're taking different fandoms or different series like Marvel and Lord of the Rings and Game of Thrones, and they're putting them into a 7-game series, into a playoff bracket. And and they're trying to see who wins the finals. It's a very, very fun idea.
They got some cinema going on over there.
Yeah, they're cook. Joe and Noah are cooking over there, man. They're doing so good. Very creative idea. Um, I wish we could think like them. Maybe we'll cook something up, Jay. Maybe we'll do our own.
I'm
Who
feeling a
knows? We'll see.
WWE playoff bracket, huh?
Hey,
Maybe a
man,
WWE versus AEW playoff bracket.
you guys heard it here first, man. Man, I'll take my best WWE. What, my best 10-man rotation? You take your best 10-man rotation?
Got Kenny and
Come
Punk
on.
right there. Look at that Hall of Fame.
Punk don't count. Punk don't count. Punk don't count. He's on our side now. But
Mm.
we're glad that you guys could join us. We're so happy if you tuned in. Hit like, hit subscribe, and we'll see you guys next week. I'll see you next week. Jay won't be here, but
2 weeks.